Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Houston Rockets and the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the point.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Got a piece of it. Outside Harper. Here's Jordan, and it's sent back by Howard. Ariza outside. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Longley. The Rockets making the shot. The dish to Jordan. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
On defense, Houston. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's Modiunas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Modiunas has got his first 2 points. Pippen, the pass to Longley. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Making two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup.
Both of them. Chicago on defense. And Modiunas with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Howard.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And the jam by Harden.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Chicago has possession following the score by Houston. Here's Jordan. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Ariza kicks to Harden. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Jordan dishes to Rodman. Back to Jordan. The good-looking shot from the wing. Jordan's got 6.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And the jam by Harden.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Bulls trail by 6. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Longley down low. He's guarded by Howard. Stolen by Beverly. Moniunas. It's offline from half court.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Harden kicks to Howard. Beverly dishes to Moniunas. Back to Beverly. Harden the pass to Ariza. Good. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Goes up.
Whoa! Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
So, for the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Beasley with a clean look, and another 3 for Houston.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Houston leading by 10. And that one is stuffed right through.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Now here's Kukoc, looking for his first basket still in this one. And now here comes Terry leading the break, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And that one's good. Kukoc has got his first 3 points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Terry. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, they've got Kerr, Tony Kukoc is out there with Rodman. Then it's Simpkins. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Here's Terry. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Stolen by Harden. Beasley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Beasley. He feeds it to Harden. Capella, the pass to Harden. It's Terry outside. Pass to Harden to the right side. From deep three-point range. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Kukoc. Outside Jordan. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. For 3, Kerr. And it's Steve Kerr knocking it down from long range.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. He's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Bushler comes in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Houston also making some changes. Moniunas is checked in for Capella. Reza comes in for McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jason Terry. Harden gets the bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Excellent D there from Beasley. Houston leading by 12. Nice one-handed slam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Beverly dishes to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Harden's gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. Here's Longley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
This is tough to stop if you're the defense. I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that 3-point line, and the way they space the floor, it's hard to get to those shooters.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Bulls trail by 15. Jordan kicks to Rodman. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Bushler. Ariza covering. Bushler, the pass to Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Inside, it's stolen. Fast break, here comes Chicago. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Jordan with a good game. 10 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Bushler. Howard's checked in for the Rockets. Brewer comes in for James Harden. Now here's Moniunas. Ariza kicks to Moniunas. Rob. In transition, here come the Bulls. And the dunk by Jordan.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And, Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Here's Beverly. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Rodman with the block.
Out of bounds. Houston ball.
.158 left now here in the second. Beverly dishes to Brewer. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Beverly the pass to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around. And the basket by Brewer.
The assist, Trevor Ariza.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Pippen on the wing. Ariza covering. Harper kicks to Pippen. Dishes it to Rodman. The pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? Hey, we already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Chicago making some changes. Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and it's KJ McDaniels in for Trevor Ariza. The feed to Pippen. Fires the three, and that one's good. Pippen's got 9.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Terry dishes to McDaniels. Here's Brewer. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brewer's got 5 points in the quarter. Kerr with it, guarded now by Jason Terry. Pippen for 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Terry outside. Here's McDaniels. Feeds it to Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Pippen. He's got 12. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half.
Good. He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And a wide open look for Howard. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets ahead, up 5. Time now for the halftime break with the third. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But I'd love to see him try.
So on the four for Houston. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. Beverly, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Ariza passes to Howard. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
It's Harden with the drive. And Beverly kicks to Harden. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Only 71% from the line last season. And rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Outside, Rodman passes it to Longley. Jordan kicks to Harden. Pass to Longley. Offensive rebound. Rodman dishes to Harper. Good on the 13-footer. Timeout called the Rockets. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Modiunas. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Beverly the pass to Beasley. Ariza has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Ariza's got 12.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Come on, Chicago.
Bulls trail by 6. Jordan kicks to Harden. To the inside. There's the dish to Jordan. And there's the 3-second violation. It's Ariza on the wing. And another three for Houston.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Rodman up top. Kicks it to Harper. Lets it go with a three. Rockets with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that one's good. Beverly's got his second bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Rodman kicks to Jordan. Longley passes to Rodman. And that one is hammered home.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Ariza with the bucket.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Jordan looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Jordan dishes to Kukoc. For 3. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Michael Jordan.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open. Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
And the shot is long. Houston moving it around. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And he gets it to go.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza.
Corey Brewer, Jason Terry.
Terry against Kerr. A shot by Harden, wide open, and Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Bulls making a change here. Simpkins checked in. Moniunas is checked in for the Rockets. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed. That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Harden the pass to Capella. Here's Brewer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Simpkins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Harden kicks to Capella. He dishes it to Moniunas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First personal foul. Shooting for Chicago.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
Moniunas drops both of them. Outside Jordan. With 4 seconds on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in. Jordan's got 17 points here in the second half. Here's Capella. No good on that last second attempt there. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Rockets leading by 14. We've got Longley. Harper is out there with Pippen. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Kukoc in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Rodman. Stolen by Beverly. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Ariza. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Get going in the 4th for the Rockets. Pippen dishes to Harper. Rebounded by Howard.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And it's good.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Inside. Harper the pass to Pippen. Stolen by McDaniels. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
James Harden, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. Harden, no good.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
To the paint. And finished off by Longley.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Down low. Ariza kicks to Howard. Beverly dishes to Howard. The shot by Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Bulls trail by 19. Outside, Kukoc. Here's Longley. Resounding dunk.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Rodman. Here's Pippen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Pippen's got 20 points. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get the...
Jordan is checked in for Chicago.
Michael Jordan.
Rockets leading by 17. Beverly the pass to Beasley. Harden kicks to Beverly. Kicks it out to Beasley. They get it back. Ariza outside. The Rockets again can't hit. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Beverly kicks to Beasley. He feeds it to Ariza. Takes a three. Howard, the follow-up jam.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays, guys, will give the entire team a boost.
Beverly against Harper. Jordan inside. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Pippen. From the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Motiejunas is checked in for Houston.
Motiejunas.
Rockets leading by 17. Three-pointer. Here's Howard. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
And that one's good.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Rodman. Harper kicks to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Chicago.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Ariza. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the middle. Houston moving the ball around. He kicks to Motiejunas. Fires from deep, and he gets it to go.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
That drops. And that's now 35 points. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Shoots it up. The Bulls keep it alive. Kukoc. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
From deep three-point range, off the mark. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Trevor Ariza.